and the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome, everyone. Kyle here with special guest. What's your name?
What's your name, miss? I'm Angie.
Angie, hello. There
Hi.
it is. Just introduce yourself. No jokes. Just introduce yourself and move on. But we got the weekly purchases here. Of course, Angie, I better just give the whole thing.
Spiel.
Yeah, the whole spiel. As, of course, it is Sunday, and you know what that means. It's time for weekly purchases. That time of the week where we investigate what came through the door via DHL, Amazon, UPS, United States Postal Service, FedEx, and of course, that old cagey outlaw, Waylon Jennings. It is the weekly purchases with special guest Angie here. As Angie was here for the mailbag, and she's going to be here for the mailbag. But I said, Angie, we're in a time crunch here. Angie's getting hangry. She's getting hangry. She wants a Mexican in her. A little Mexican? I don't know what kind.
A little.
But we got to get this stuff knocked out before dinner because I've had a long work day. I've had a long work week. You guys don't understand. Nobody understands. You don't understand. You know, parents don't understand. I think Will Smith told us that once in the 90s. I'm not sure. But turning and burning, folks. Turning and burning. Angie, what have you been up to outside of the pedicures, the manicures, the massage on the feet with the foot massager upstairs? What else is new with you?
That's true.
No.
Nothing.
You just living the life, living the dream. That's what you're trying to do, which I don't blame you. It's good work if you can get it. No doubt about it. And Angie, you deserve all of it. That's for sure. My little sweetie. My little sweetie.
You're like a little sweetie.
There it is. But people, I should just preface.
Good thing I'm here to help you.
I'm literally
You're stroking out.
I'm literally 3 monsters deep right now, and a Diet Mountain Dew, and a Dubai chocolate bar,
And a cookie.
and a cookie my daughter tried to make.
Did you have a beef stick?
No beef jerky today. What else did I have? Oh, I had a bagel thin with chunky peanut butter. So I'm on another level here today. I'm on the level with the devil at this point. That's where I am. So, oh, there's that cough. Where's that button? Well, of course. But Angie is here. We're going to get down to the weekly purchases. A little softer weekly purchases this week. Good for the wallet this week. We got some questions. I think we got 3 questions we're going to go through, and I might have just gave away the answer to one of them here. But then we got a little bit of housekeeping, Angie. And you're usually not here for this. And let's be honest, you don't watch this episode, so you don't even know how this begins or starts. But
this is how I hyped this one.
she's going to hype this one because she's in it, of course. And you should hype all of them. And those people, I don't even know what hyping does. I don't even know, but it is what
I
it
hyped
is.
the same one 3 times.
Oh my gosh. Get out of here with that. But Angie, of course, we did do the podcast again this week. We actually just filmed it yesterday, up for viewers right now for YouTube channel members and Patreon members. Check out the podcast. You can hear about Kyle's grandma and the intercom system at a fine Walmart and Target near you. We get our WrestleMania predictions, Angie. We did that last year. We'll see who wins the WrestleMania. And we should have done a bet with that, too. Last year, we did a bet of some kind. I think I dressed you in a Western shirt, I think, is what I did.
But you lost, I thought.
I think you must have lost. But we should have thought of a fun bet we could have done because it's time to go topless on the podcast.
I did get a new swimsuit today.
Did you? Oh, I can't wait to get the bill.
And it's a bikini, too.
You got that Borat strap one you bought that goes over the top that just covers? Are you going to wear that this summer? You're not going to wear it on camera, or you're just going to wear it at the family pool?
Funny tan lines.
That's what you want. You love it. And I love it. Angie's very tan. It's a nice look. I like the... anyways, but Angie, where was I?
I have no idea.
No idea where we were. But check out the podcast this week. It's up right now.
We were making a bet on who lost. You were talking about the podcast.
I don't know. We should figure something. But it's too late now. We already filmed it. It's in the can. It's up for Patreon YouTube channel members right now.
We hit that hard do.
Hit that hard do over there. We tried some pickles. Angie talked about her great eye contact negotiation skills. We talked about a lot of stuff as we usually do. And then this week's episode that's up right now, Angie, you showed everybody a little bit of something special on the way out with your special goodbye. I don't know if a lot of people caught that one, but God bless you, Angie. God bless you.
This week I backed it up.
She backed it up. You know, you showed your brown eye to everybody. She said, everybody look at this.
I was winking at everybody.
She said, look, it winks. It winks. No, but quite the episodes with Angie. Always fun. The podcast, check it out. Wherever podcasts are found, videocast on YouTube. Also, Angie, cut in if you want to, but I'm going to keep going. We'll keep going. Patreon this month, major stars is the giveaway. Sabu, Sergeant Slaughter, Jordan Grace, All Ego, Ethan Page. One of yous can get that one. So check out the Patreon, YouTube channel memberships, best way to support the channel, all that kind of fun stuff, all that jibber jabber I talk about. But that is my notes. I
did get an owie today.
Got an owie. Oh, what happened?
Just cut it opening something.
Cut it opening something. Well, that's the highlight of your day.
Slice.
Somebody cut my heart today.
This is the most painful part of my day.
And poor Kyle here, I'm not going to spill all the tea here, but Kyle just got like 20 to 30 hours added to his work week going forward every single week, which is already about 50, 60. So somehow I got to find out how I can do like 70 to 90 hour work weeks going forward, plus keep the YouTube channel up. I think something's got to give, and unfortunately the YouTube channel is going to close down after today. Might have to close it down because that pays the bills around here. So I have to
clone you.
You know, if you want another goat, you're going to have to clone me. That's what they say. If you want another goat, but I don't know what I'm going to have to do. But my time is just, I don't have time, and it's unfortunately just been shrunk down
let's
a
stop
lot.
Eating.
And I already have, basically. I'm wasting away. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll figure it out. I always do, but I'm going to just have to turn and burn and work the circuit. And Angie might have, you know, it's coming to the point where the girls and you are getting older. Maybe you guys can tag team it. You can start tagging in on some of these videos. Maybe that's what you could do. You know, I got an AEW Chris Statlander unboxing. Well, Angie and Emma are going to start doing that one, and I'll be somewhere else, but neither here nor there. Neither here nor there. I hate to burden you all with my problems, first world problems, but I'm all fired up. That's why I drank so much Monster today and so many Diet Mountain Dews, and I'm probably going to get a chimichanga in me later. Who knows? I'm just going crazy today. It's wild and crazy Kyle day. I might even order the queso with the chips if I can get it away from Emma. You know how she loves that queso, and I'll still give you my guacamole. Oh, I can go for days. I need to get it all out. I need to get it all out.
It's helping you vent.
It's helping me vent. I need to get it all out. And I'm going to get some other things out tonight. Just let me tell you,
you
Angie.
need to get it out.
Multiple. Yep, there you go. So there it is, I guess, Angie. Let's just segue from that. Normally, I'd give you the big run-up, but we've already been chatting for 7 minutes. Let's just get into it. It's time for the question of the week. And, of course, the mail girl, Angie, is here. Angie, great to have you here. Hopefully you read these good, and hopefully I answer these even better. So we'll see where it goes. Angie, we got 3 questions this week. Let's waste 0 time. Let's get down to it. Start it off.
The Disappointed Gamer 4239. My question of the week is, are you an energy drink guy? Yes. Going over that. And if so, what brand, or you just so high in life keeps you going for work so much?
Now, I would say, and Angie, you could say this, I'm pretty high on life all the time. When it's time to turn it on for work and stuff, I'm there. I don't need the Monster. I don't drink coffee. I don't do any of that, but I'm a Monster white guy. A white Monster guy is what I am. I thought I had one here, but it's a Mountain Dew.
You have a flat there.
It's a Diet Mountain Dew is what I got right here, but I'm 3 Monsters deep or 4. I've lost track, and I'll probably have one tonight.
Cans are just all over the floor around us.
It's like, think of Scrooge McDuck. I'm swimming in Monster cans here, and it's terrible for you. It's terrible. I need to cut it back, but it's like I have such stressful days, and it's probably not helping my stress either, I'm sure, but like it's like a way to reward myself a little bit to like keep going.
There's a mindset behind it?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes, there always has been. That's how I am. I'm rewarding myself and like trying to get, Kyle, you're down in the dumps. This will bring you back. This will bring you back. That sweet Monster juice, that grapefruit, I guess, touches your lips, and all of a sudden you're re-energized, ready to go. But I honestly don't think Monster really jacks me up. Unless you have 3 in a Diet Mountain Dew in the span of like 3 hours. Like right now, maybe. But normally, no, it doesn't jerk me up.
Because you're on the spectrum. Apparently, if you're on the spectrum, if you drink caffeine, it like doesn't affect you.
Well, maybe.
That's why you can like slam dews. And
I think I was born before the spectrum was a thing, though.
You're
so
still on.
no, I am not. So if that is true, how do I get on this Love on the Spectrum? We talked about this on the podcast this week. Can I get on that show? I'll date on that show. I don't care. Give me one of those Spectrum girls. I'll take them. I'll take them all. I don't care. It'd be interesting. The conversation would be great. I could see it just riveting. I would just be going.
For day.
I'd just be going. I'd be hitting them hard with all kinds of stuff, and it'd be just they'd be dodging bullets all over the place, more ways than one. I don't know. I don't think I'm on the spectrum. Am I? No. I could be. I don't know. I don't think I have anything wrong, except I'm a workaholic, and I take it all too much to heart, and I don't ever quit on things. That's the other thing. I never quit on things. I should have quit on you long ago, but I just haven't been able to. No, I'm very fortunate you're here. Have I told you that lately? I'm very fortunate you're here. And your hands remind me of my grandma's. Remind me of my grandma's hands. I love it. Shout out to Grandma Mert. She's a real one out there. But
working man hands.
Back to the question here. You better lotion up before later. That's for sure. I am an energy guy, Monster White, but out of all the energy drinks, and I've tried so many of them. I've been to so many food conventions for a living. I've tried all these. I don't like any of them except for Monster White. That's the only one I like. I don't like any of the other ones. I don't need the calorie. I just don't like them. I just like the flavor of that one.
You'd definitely be dead if you were drinking Alani's.
I don't like
those have like 200. Yours only has 100. So
and I don't like any of that stuff. I'm only my white monster. What was the other part of the question? You're just so high on life. And I am very high on life. When I'm very passionate about what I like, I can, zoom it up. I mean, think of me on like a Saturday, I'm filming like 18 videos, 18 figure review videos, one after another. I obviously enjoy that. The
shirts are just flying on.
They are. They're flying off and on and putting it on and back and forth.
Monsters are flying around.
So there it is. That is the answer there. But Monster, looking for that sponsorship. Now, a little bit behind the scenes here. There's two different avenues I'm working diligently right now to close a Monster sponsorship. Mm-hmm. So I have two different forks in the road, two avenues with possibilities here. One I feel better about than the other because I know some of the players involved, but there is a true possibility Monster could be the sponsor of the channel. So if you start seeing Monster cans kicking around here, that's so Kyle can afford his Monster habit. That's what that is. So you may see that sooner rather than later. I shouldn't have probably said any of this, but you never know. Fingers crossed. Keep your toes crossed. Manifesting. That's what you do all the time. My dad taught me that. Where's my dad? Where is he? We saw him at Easter this week. He's just so hard to pin down. And Angie, you confronted him face to face, or you were kneeling and he was sitting, but it's close enough to be dangerous.
That's really bad.
Close enough to be dangerous. But she said, when are you coming back to the channel? He said, anyone over 70 is no longer allowed on YouTube. He said he read that. So I got Todd, mark that down in the book. I got to look that up if that is a true rule. I'm not sure. Because Angie, my dad wants to come back. You're gone. Gone. You're gone. You and Emma start your own channel. All right. Time to get back on business here. Angie, next question.
This person hates me. 1M, 2A, 3T, 4T, 5. Kyle, do you have a secret monster truck diecast collection in your garage?
No, come on. What are you talking about? I don't know if this is a play on me joking around once upon a time or if this is about Bigfoot and Power Town. I'm not exactly sure, but I've always said ever since I was a little kid, you got the action figure kids over here, you got the Hot Wheels kids over here, and they don't intermingle very often. Now, did I have some Hot Wheels in my collection? Yeah, I had a couple. Grandma would get you in an Easter basket or something, but I never played Hot Wheels. I didn't do any of those.
My dad loved Hot Wheels. Remember when he died? How many he had in his house?
We went up. We went up into. Well, I knew about it. I knew
most was in that basement.
I knew he had a ton before he died, and I remember him telling me, "I got 10,000 Hot Wheels in paper bags and stuff." And I said, "George, that's $10,000." He's like, "Yeah," but he had just. It was amazing. Quite the collection that he never saw because they all just went into paper like grocery bags and he just put them all upstairs in the attic and downstairs and a wild time. But I don't know anything with the car stuff. I feel like the Hot Wheels collectors are the pariahs of the collectible industry. I see those guys, and it's funny. And this comes with experience, folks. And Angie, I'm very experienced. I'm so experienced. I'm like Jimi Hendrix. I've seen this over the years going back to when I was a little kid and you would see, Toys R Us. Angie, you missed these years, but my dad and I were in the salt mines back in the day. You'd be at the front of Toys R Us when they opened up that morning and there'd be a whole group of guys and like clockwork. And I'm sure some of you guys are as good as I am. I could say, oh, Hot Wheel guy, Barbie guy, Hot Wheel guy, wrestling guy, whatever. I knew them all. I could spot them a mile away. I can still do it today.
Oh my God.
They're getting older though. Those, I guess we all are. We all are. So there it is. No die-cast collection here. Angie, we're going to bring it home. This is the question that's separating you from some hot Mexican food.
Okay.
And me a chimichanga. And I don't ever get chimichangas, but today I'm feeling wild, folks. Going full Deadpool. Go for it.
Adam under the bed. Kyle, what is your take on there being no Jakks Simpsons figures at Target and Walmart? Do you want me to read the whole thing or stop there?
Do you think
this is a temporary thing or permanent? My ultimate question is, do you think the Simpsons line is nearing its end? I truly hope not, as they are my favorite line going today.
It's an interesting thing, as I noticed this in the latest Target resets in Walmart. A lot of my Walmarts still have Bartman on clearance, so we're seeing them out of the sets. Now, one historic thing about the sets that has happened, I don't know, in the last 2, 3, 4, 5 years, what is time, Angie? Chime in wherever you want on this one. But what I have seen with a lot of sets is you have, let's say it's the January, February reset. There is like an April refresh where a couple months later there's a refresh. Now people were screaming and it drives me nuts. People saying the end of the AEW line, like the last 5 years, people have been saying it. But there was a time at Target where they left the sets because they didn't have anything new for that time window. And then when they did the refresh, they were back on there. They had stuff in there. I'm not sure what's going on with the Jakks line. I don't pay super close attention to it, but I'm wondering if that's the case because let's be honest, Simpsons are going to sell. There's Simpsons collectors out there. Now, we did see WonderCon a couple of weeks ago. They did show off Moo Moo Homer, but that was about it. So not a lot of new Simpsons stuff shown, but there is still new stuff coming. Where it goes, not sure. It could be GameStop, could be Fan Channel. Not sure if Walmart and Target will get them back on. But one thing about The Simpsons, a lot of people like it. It is pop culture royalty, you could easily say. I think there's always money to be involved for The Simpsons, but I think Simpsons is one of those toy lines where they follow the money. We lost them from Super 7. They went to Jakks. As Jakks obviously is paying a very expensive price for the Simpsons license. I have to imagine it's very pricey. Are they getting the return on the investment? The dollars, do they make sense? Get what I did there?
Yeah.
That's the multi-billion-dollar question or whatever the dollar figure is. And unfortunately, if Jakks can't afford it, they're going to cut bait. Or if the Simpsons, whoever owns it, Warner Brothers, whoever owns the Simpsons, Disney, I guess, if they feel they can go somewhere else, like they did with Super 7 to Jakks, they'll figure they can go somewhere else and they'll be off to the races and we'll have a new Simpsons line from another company. So verdict's still out. San Diego Comic-Con is our best bet to find out anything in the future, but I would be shocked to see a few things here and there. But it could be over, it could be just beginning. I'm not exactly sure. Much is my life. Is it just beginning or is it over? Am I more than halfway done? I'm not sure.
Where it goes, no one knows.
But it is a fun line. I like the price on it. It's a nice ancillary collection. I don't have to get too stressed out, but I say that lately it's been fairly stressful to be a Simpsons collector, so I'm not exactly sure. So all that talk for really no answers, but I put the business hat on a little bit. That's what I did. So I'm going to put on a different hat later, Angie, for you. Well, no, I won't.
You wish The Simpsons was your biggest stress.
That went over your head. Yeah, I wish it was.
No,
I wish
didn't.
it was.
I always get your sexual innuendos.
What are you talking about? Get out of here. Get out of here.
I'm always picking up what you're.
Oh, you will later. That's for sure. But there it is. That is, of course, the question of the week. And if you want to be the question of the week, if you got a burning question, put it in the comments down below. Check out Angie on the Kyle Peterson Show podcast. You never know what might happen over there. A little bit more off the rails like this, I guess, is kind of what it is.
Like
so
a hunchback.
There it is. Yeah, you do hunch a little bit here. You do a little that.
I'm always trying to make myself small.
I'm always trying to get up straight.
Troubles of a tall girl. You're always trying to like.
I'm kind of that same way too, a little bit, but I need to be more straight up because my back is not doing so hot. So there it is, Angie, looking good. We'll take you to Mexican now. Hopefully you got a coupon. I need every dollar I can get, folks. Time to save that 10% if you got a coupon. And where are we going? Have you picked between the two?
Well, there's only one coupon we have, so that's where we're going.
And that's where sometimes you got to make sacrifices, folks, on a Friday night. Well, we want to go to this one, but this one's giving us 10% off on a $30 bill. So we better go over there.
And then I tip 30% and you get mad. I'm a very good tipper.
You're the worst tipper because Angie, now here's a story. Angie, don't cut me off. I know you're going to try to. We went to one of those kiosks at the airport when our Mattel Creations revealed event, and it was an unmanned kiosk.
I did not
there was nobody there.
It's lying.
And they asked for a tip on
Liar.
the screen, and she tipped 50% to a computer. And she said, well, that computer might have a family.
He has feelings.
He has feelings. He might have a family he's trying to support. It's not easy working in the airport and getting here. No, but you do tip too much. Tipping should be based on service, if they do a good job or not. Are they attentive? Did they keep the refill? Did they keep me from dying?
Well, if they're terrible, I give them 20, 25.
God, it's horrible to me. And then, like, most of these places you shouldn't tip to. Where did I go the other day that they asked for a tip and I just scoffed? Are you kidding me? It was somewhere stupid, too. And I don't know what it was.
Like
but
fast food,
they literally did nothing. Like, there was nothing to tip you for.
Yeah.
Like, nothing. Like, I did the work on the computer.
That.
They flipped the screen to me. I put it in there. I signed my name on my finger. I hit it. I pulled my card out. All they did was turn it. Like, what am I tipping? What am I tipping? Where was that? It was somewhere dumb. It was something really dumb.
You should only have to tip people that make a lower hourly rate.
You know, you play your cards right tonight, I'll give you a tip. So We'll leave it with
Just
that.
the tip.
Just the tip. I'm stressed out. I got to go somewhere. I got to get out of here. So that's it. That is, of course, the question of the week. But still, Angie, I might have filmed this earlier. This might be from like a day before, maybe. Who knows? So will I be as jacked up? I don't know if I will be. But
I'll be like, wow.
Kyle really
started and ended really strong.
Yeah, Kyle started off like a house of bricks and then really slowed it down in the back half. But maybe I filmed this out of order. You'll never know, or maybe you will because I just told you. But next up, it's time for the weekly purchases. All right, time for round number 1 and the only round of weekly purchases this week. A fairly slow week, all things considered. Going to allow me to play a little catch up this weekend as we will unbox all of this stuff probably the next week or two if we're lucky. But I got some stuff from the last couple of weeks to follow up on. And as I always say, I know some people don't like to hear it, but I do put everything up early on Patreon. There's always like 50, 100 plus videos over there that aren't on traditional YouTube. So I always get stuff up there over there first. A lot of people saying, where's the new Ultimate Edition Randy Orton, John Cena, Chelsea Green? You got to go over to Patreon. A lot of that stuff is there, lives there for a while until I can find a home for it, until I can plug a hole for it in traditional YouTube. So you'll see all this stuff eventually as usual, but only one round this week. And we're going to start it off. We did dive into this earlier this week. Came through the door, already out of the box. Will Ospreay regular edition. Will Ospreay 1 of 5,000. AEW Unmatched Series 13 through the door. Also got, of course, Hook. They sent Hook once again, and I had to do some work on Hook to put him back together. Ken Omega looking crazy in more ways than one. And last but not least, Chris Statlander, part of AEW Unmatched Series 13. So through the door, some new AEW figures. Always fun to get those. Got to give a special shout out to Joe over there at Toy Con, New Jersey. We do got the Highland Warrior. Already unboxed this on the channel. It is the Toy Con, New Jersey exclusive for 2026. Check out the video. Check out Toy Con, New Jersey. Coming up very, very soon. Tell them Kyle sent you. How about that? And how about Mattel? Mattel made good on a promise. You guys saw me at Mattel Creations Revealed a couple of weeks ago. They finally did send me the Stone Cold Steve Austin figure. They said they would send me one, and Mattel did send this my way. I bought one myself, already unboxed it on the channel. This is going to be my mint-on card one. How cool would it be to get Stone Cold to sign this? I'm not a big autograph guy, but I did get to reveal this at Creations Revealed, so it's going to be a special figure to me always, no matter how you feel about it. And I think most people would say the same thing. It feels nice to be a part of something like that. Maybe I try to get this autographed. We'll see. Some eagle eye watcher viewer will have to let me know where I could get that done at. Obviously, I think he's at WrestleMania. That's not going to be in the cards this time, but you never know in the future. Never know in the future. But I did get that through the door, so Mattel did make good on their word. And also another guy making good on his word this week, Zombie Sailor. We finally got the Road Warriors through the door. Now, a few people have had these break out of the package, so when the time comes to unbox this, I'm going to be very gentle, but I'm a little scared that something's going to happen here because you know me, I'm a Road Warriors guy. This is playing all the hits for me. This is what I want in action figures, but I don't want them breaking out of the package either. So we'll see what happens when the time comes on that one there. Not done with Zombie Sailor. How about a little bit of Army of Darkness? Now, I'm not all in on all the different lines from Heels and Faces, Zombie and Sailor, but I had to get this one, Army of Darkness. Got Evil Ash through the door. We got the Pit Witch, which looks like an all-timer if there ever was one. And then we, of course, got Ash, our hero, as well. It's been a while since I've watched Army of Darkness. I might rewatch this in preparation for this. I bet you it's been 15 years since I've seen it. Always enjoy the Evil Dead movies, but I've watched Evil Dead more than Army of Darkness, maybe like a lot of other people. But Zombie coming through with those this week. And we have a lot of retro stuff to unbox here. We might do a retro a day for a couple of weeks to get through all this stuff here. Also came through the door this week. Finally have been lost multiple times. We got the Killer Bees from Epic Toys. Got both of those through the door. And not done there. Not to be outdone. We got the Islanders. Got the Islanders through the door. These would have been great. My childhood fig fed is what it is. We got those from Epic Toys as well. And then the hits keep on coming. Title Run Toys. How about a little bit of Beverly Brothers action here? Wayne the Train Bloom. Got some fun personal stories to share on these guys here. Can't wait to dive into that one. But we're not done with retros. The retro hits keep on coming. Hit up, of course, our friends over there at Ringside. Save 10%. We got Logan Paul. Got the Yeet Man. We got Jey Uso. And we've got, of course, Paul Heyman. An interesting one with title belt. Nice to get a modern title belt. Throwback to the old days, as we know. Got those through the door as well. And is that it? that is it. That is the weekly purchases. A little bit light this week, as I said, but still enough stuff to keep me busy. There's no doubt about it. But that is my weekly purchases haul. What's your weekly purchases haul? What did you pick up this week? Let me know in the comments down below. You made it this far, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day. And then some. We got even more content for you on Patreon, YouTube channel memberships, your best way to support the channel. Sir Paul64 on the X, the _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and the Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com, which is the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show. Each and every Tuesday where podcasts are found with video cast on YouTube. So for another week of weekly purchases, you know what I'm doing. I'm rocking and rolling, strutting and strolling my way into another work week.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?
Get that real